Hi everyone, it is me, Lyric Soul Tarot here, and the lighting looks familiar, the outfit looks familiar, huh? I'm filming it the same day I filmed my Hermetic Tarot video, which you can see up here. I always forget it's backwards, so I will link that up here for you, so you can take a look at the hot mess that is that video. But today we're going to be unboxing and walking through the Thoth. Now, if you are not familiar with the Thoth system, it is completely different. It's a completely different beast than the Rider-Waite-Smith system, and I call it a beast for a good reason. It is a beast. There's a lot of information, there's a lot of symbolism, there's a lot more that, I feel like there's a lot more than you have to know than with the Rider-Waite-Smith system. And that's not to discredit the Rider-Waite-Smith system at all. I adore the Rider-Waite-Smith system. Like, honestly, all my decks are Rider-Waite-Smith system except for the Hermetic Tarot. And now this. So, I was just eager to work with a new system. I had been wanting to work with the Thoth for a good while now, but I didn't feel like I was ready, and now I got it. So this is just a sleeve. It came off, and then this was on top of here, and it's been a day. And the deck is in this little kind of cardboard thing. On the back it has something about Aleister Crowley and Lady Frida Harris, who I'm assuming did the artwork. And it has this fancy poster. Oh my goodness. Ancient 10-card tarot spread. It's the Celtic Cross. So now I have a poster of the Celtic Cross. Thrilling. Thanks. Celtic Cross. The spread that you can use with any tarot system. The spread that keeps on giving. Am I right, ladies? And gentlemen. I mean, gentlemen can enjoy the Celtic Cross too. It's not discriminatory. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, and I can't open this. I mentioned in my Hermetic Tarot video that I would be linking Truth and Stories videos down below. I will still do that in this video as well, because if you haven't seen her Thoth videos, they're very informative. I learned a lot from them. So check those out if you are interested in the Thoth system, or if you have the Thoth and you're confused. Check it out. Now, I know going into this that I'm going to want to trim this, because everybody says you're going to want to trim it. It makes the images pop better. It makes the symbolism pop better. So as of now, I am thinking about trimming it, only because I've seen it trimmed, and it's actually it's better trimmed is what I'm trying to say. I can't get my words out today. So it does come with a book. Oh, that's a smell. That's an interesting smell. It's not bad. The smell. It looks like it has a spread in here that I'm not familiar with. A 15-card spread. No name for it, I don't think, that I know of. And then it goes into the meanings of the cards. I would greatly suggest that you check out some additional literature for the Thoth deck in addition to this little white book, because yes, it's the little white book, it'll give you some information, but you're really going to want a lot more on how the system works and all the symbolism and everything like that. If you watch Truth in Stories videos down below, you can check out some of those resources. Otherwise, I can link them down below as well, the books that I have found that I will be purchasing. So on the back, this cross, there's literally symbolism for the back of the card. Like, this is how deep this shit goes. Like, there's some Illuminati shit. I don't know. Like, the different colors mean something. The rose means something. Like, everything means something in this deck. It's, like, crazy. I'm just gonna grab the Major Arcana right now. I'm not gonna go through everything, mainly because I'm tired, and it's the Thoth. So there's gonna be too much to go through in one video. I'm just gonna kind of like touch on some things, and I will flip through a few things. Why does, okay, that was weird. Okay. The Fool was at the back of the, like, it started with the Magician, and the Fool was at the back of the Major Arcana. So, I don't know why, but, I looked down and I was like, that's the Fool. Why is he down there? I have the Major Arcana in my hands. So, there's lots of symbolism just in this one card. I mean, Truth and Story went through the Fool, so I think I'm going to start with the Magician, like how my deck was. The wings at his feet mean something. The monkey, the angry monkey down here, going to punch him means something. There's like different things surrounding him. All those mean something. There's snakes, that means something. I mean, everything means something. So much. So you can see the borders. And this is why people trim them. Honestly, I like this size though, and if I trim them, it's going to be even smaller. So I don't know. Plus, I don't have a steady hand at all. Like, you can give me a ruler, a piece of paper, and some scissors, and I will still find a way to make the piece of paper crooked. It's a gift. So I'm really terrified of cutting a card, and there wasn't any extra cards with this one like there was with my Hermetic Tarot. It came with like two, like a face card and then like an informational card. Like, you can cut these up and like it's fine, but with this you kind of really don't have like a card to work on, an extra card to work on. So I might be brave, but then it'll end up yeah, it'll end up this size. And if you want to cut the whites off the back, then you're going to end up with something different on the front. That is kind of, I mean, the bottom's not an issue, but the top is going to be an issue. So it'll end up like up. I have a Belisar card here, don't judge me. But it'll go from this size to this size if you cut the borders off. If you cut all the white off, it'll be this size. If you leave some of the top and bottom with the number and the keywords down at the bottom, it'll be a little bit bigger. And I don't know, it'll be like a mini deck then, and I have small hands, but I like the feel of like a good deck in my hands. So I don't know if I'm gonna trim them. Honestly, I might not. I might not. I do feel like the images pop more if the deck is not, or if the deck is trimmed, but I'm not confident in my abilities, and I don't know if I like how small it would be. Because I have a small mini deck somewhere in there. Actually, I have, my Kipper is small too. So I have a Kipper deck, and I have obviously I have a little Normand in there somewhere, and I also have like a little mini deck, and it's small. It's mini. They call it mini for a reason, but I don't know if I like it. Anyways, getting back to the issue at hand here. The artwork is beautiful. Like I said, there's a ton of symbolism. Aleister Crowley was like a weird ass dude. Like, he was weird as fuck, man. Like, if I saw him on the street, I'd be like, no thank you. I'm gonna go on the other side. But I mean, he created something really cool. The Lover's card is actually my favorite in terms of symbolism and everything like that. And like I said, everything means something. Everything means something in these images. And props to, what was her name? Lady Frida Harris. Like, she did a great job with this artwork. So props to her, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't easy to get everything in that, you know, in terms of symbolism that was meant to go in. So, I mean, props to her for that. It's just a beautiful deck. A lot of the symbolism that I touched on in the Hermetic Tarot video is in this one as well. I like this Tower card with the all-seeing, or the evil eye. Is it the evil eye or is it the all-seeing eye? It's kind of both the same thing, right? Okay, so the Tower, the mouth with the flames. I mean, that means something. The bird means something. I can't stress enough how everything means something. It's a lot. It's really, I love this moon card though. Like, this has got to be one of my favorite moon cards, to be honest with you. This is the Thoth deck tarot. The Thoth deck tarot. And the moon card for that. So we have the two towers, we have Anubis, we have the moon up here, we have two dogs or one dog each at Anubis's feet, and we have the scarab with the sun down here. And if we look at the Hermetic Tarot, we have a lot of the same imagery. We have the two towers, we have the scarab, we have Anubis on both sides, and we have the moon. So there's that. Sorry, I just got a notification to play HQ, and I gotta go play HQ. I gotta win some money. I never win. So I guess that's fine if I don't go. I actually really love, what is this card? How did the... Okay. The Fool is honestly freaking me out right now because he popped up again. Like, where is he coming from? I put everything else to... Did they give me two of him? No, they didn't. Like, honestly, where's he coming from? This is freaking me out. Stay over there, you fool. Just look at that one. That is a gorgeous card. I was trying to make it go in focus, but I don't know if I can. Look at it. Look at it! But this card is amazing, and it's beautiful, and it has, like, so much symbolism in it. There's a lady over here. She's going around. There's an invisible lady, and then there's a lady inside the lady, and then there's some babies down here. It's real nice. The universe. It is a lot more intense in terms of acknowledging symbolism and the things that of that nature. I said I would go through a... Oh! I found 2 extra cards! So you could, I mean, in theory, attempt to trim with these cards. Which I might do, actually. So it just has information on something here. And then this is just, I don't know. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm like in a lot of pain today. I'm having a bad body day. And I'm actually in a lot of pain. So I'm trying to push through. I'm just going to flip through real quick. The wands. They look very pippish, very minimalistic. Like there's not much there, but I can guarantee you that everything means something in this picture. And it'll give you like a broader, more in-depth understanding. The court cards go princess, prince, queen, knight. So there is no king. Where their king is traditionally, that's where the knight is. Gonna try to fan these out. So these are all the court cards. I don't know if they're in focus. I apologize if they're not. But yeah, so as you can tell, like the entire wand suit was pretty much dominated by this red orange color. I mean, it had obviously more colors in it than that, but fire, red, orange, you get it. So it's a very interesting deck. I would check it out if you are interested in learning something like a new system. It's not going to be for everyone. I'm kind of nervous that it's not going to be for me, but it's fine if it's not. At least I tried, you know what I mean? Like I said, I was into it. I wanted to get it a while ago, and then I stopped myself because I knew I wasn't ready to undertake something so massively different. But I feel like now is a good time. I am branching out in other areas of my life, and I like learning new things. I like challenging myself to a certain degree. Of course, if I don't get it right away, I get mad, but that's just the Capricorn in me. I can't be responsible for that. So, I mean, it's very different, but it can be really cool. And I'm excited to learn more. I'm excited to know more about this system. So, yeah. Like I said, if you're interested, please watch Truth and Stories videos down below. I will link them down below. Watch those if you're interested in the Thoth system. It's very different. I will also link the resources I found on Amazon down below. Like I said, I haven't gotten any yet because they're hella expensive. They're not hella expensive. It's $20 for a book, but when you want to get more than one, then it gets a little bit expensive. So, yes. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I apologize for the rambliness of it, but this is a new kind of system for me, so I don't know everything yet, and so I tend to ramble on. But thank you for hanging in there with me. I apologize. If you have the Thoth deck and you work with it often, let me know down below. Like the resources that you enjoy for it, how do you work with it? Do you enjoy it? Did it not work out for you? I'd be interested to know. What kind of readings do you get from it? That kind of thing. So if you have the Thoth, let me know how it works with you, and I would be very interested in hearing from you about that. So thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. I had a chocolate shake and now I can't stop burping. A story of mistakes were made.